Go ahead and ban Matt. Is he an asshole? Yes, you're right. He's a complete piece of dog shit human. What a scumbag motherfucker. There you go. You cock sucker. Enjoy. You human fecal matter duty face. Take that, you piece of trash. Yes, I'll keep going. Ban, 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 unban, unban, ban, 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 unban, 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 ban, 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 ban. Wow. A couple people. Oh, I didn't update it. That's right. I didn't update it during the food video. Okay, so we're currently at 111 memberships. If we get 4 more, we have hit a new record. If we get more than that, we are making new records. You see? So there you go. And we have $58 in tips. Now, I'm going to be honest here. Out of everything here, what's the most surprising? I would say Super Chats are decent. 11 members is great. Tips, I'm shocked that we only have $58, especially because this is a long form event I'm doing all day. I thought for sure this would be a situation where people would be, you know, contributing via that way, especially because you get to see like a hat or a vest all day long. But again, I'm kind of not surprised because this happened last month too. When I was doing the Wings of Redemption react, the same thing happened. It seems like these long form reacts, for whatever reason, don't bring in the same amount of support that I get on like a normal streaming day for games, which is weird. You know, I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying to break up my content, make it diversified. I hope you guys are enjoying that. But, you know, again, I just don't get it. And I asked earlier and some people were like, it's because there's not enough interaction. It's hard to interact during these videos, to which I responded. And I was like, I will interact with you guys for sure if you want. But it's like, dude, it's obvious it's a pattern of behavior that it's not going to improve. You know, I don't know, but here's what I'm trying to assess. Okay, I like doing variety. I've enjoyed doing the React channel, and the long form React is something we do once a month. Are we saying that maybe we just shouldn't be doing it? Maybe forget the long form Reacts altogether. In which case, we won't be doing these kind of things anymore. No more documentaries, no more special videos that are longer. That means once a week there'll be the clips show. I'll still do reviews, and maybe we'll do Tier Maker instead. But the thing is with Tier Maker, I can't do a whole day of Tier Maker. Tier Maker, I have to talk constantly. And when I do that, my voice, it kills me. It's like literally the only noise during Tier Maker is me talking. You understand? So I can't just do that for a whole day. As a segment of an event, that's one thing. But doing it as a whole day doesn't work. So, excuse me. People that wanted reaction videos left years ago. Well, then why do people continue to ask for it? Again, that's nonsense. It's people being nonsensical. Yes, people wanted to react years ago. I said no. Finally, people kept asking. I said okay. And people said, oh, hooray, we're excited. So what are you talking about? That's like just saying, well, anyone who ever asked for anything in the past, you didn't do immediately, you can never ever do it because you didn't do it immediately. It's either instant gratification or nothing. Well, then fuck it. Then in life, you can never do anything, right? Because you're not always going to get instant gratification. Anyone who has that kind of mindset likely shouldn't be watching my content anyway because it's stupid. It's really dumb. Okay. I'm just tired of it. I can't babysit fucking kids, you know? Oh, it's an ad. People like me to watch these ads. Let's see what the ad is.
Shady?
Oh,
My wife
no.
died in a plane crash. Hey, let's get serious for a moment.
Not Raid Shadow. No, not Raid Shadow Legends. He did it. No exaggeration. I've been offered this too. I was offered Raid Shadow Legends advertising. Everyone has been offered Raid Shadow Legends advertising. Like literally everybody on the planet, I think. It's actually funny. Did Wings or Boogie ever do a Raid Shadow Legends ad campaign? I'm just curious if they got offered it too, because I got offered it and I told them no, I'm not doing it. The moment I asked them what was the game, and it was hilarious. I got an email about it. All right, and the person in the email is so vague. They're like, so we got a game we want you to advertise. It's got this many players. It's very popular. Blah blah. And I emailed back. I said, all right, well, I'm just curious. What would the game be? And the guy emails back. He says, all right, so just so you know, I want you to know, yes, it is Raid Shadow Legends. Like, he said it like that in the email. I was like, so you know no one likes your game, right? Like, you understand that. Like, no, I'm not going to do it. Thanks for the offer, though. It was lucrative, too. It was very lucrative. It would have amounted to thousands of dollars. No! You fucked up! Oh, no! Oh! when I was younger, when I was a kid, sometimes I would have irrational thoughts that maybe someone was out to get me, that someone was stalking me, and that someone was actually trying to hurt me. But I was just a kid. It was an irrational thought, and I would rationalize that by saying, no, it's not happening. It's just crazy. It's a bad paranoia thought in the back of my head. And then when you think, who would come after me? I'm a no one. No one knows who I am. I just live a normal life. There's no secret people coming after me trying to hurt me, right? Right? It's a crazy paranoid thought, and you dismiss it when you rationalize it, okay? But then time passes, and what happens? I become a prominent person on the internet as a content creator. Everyone knows who I am. Everyone loves to make fun of me and tear me down. And now, literally today, there are people who on a daily basis are trying to find a way to mess with all my stuff and ruin my life. There's people who have stalked me and taken pictures of me without my permission in public to try to make me look bad. There's people who are trying to hack accounts and do fucked up stuff. They're hitting me with false copyright strikes. They're hitting me with crazy things that I'm not doing and making up conspiracies about it. You see? Today, all those things I was paranoid about when I was a kid are happening. But that's because I'm a prominent public figure on the internet, and I never would have fathomed when I was younger they could be real. And by the way, I would say last chance, this is going to be like the final hour. Last chance to anyone who wants to support the stream today. I would really appreciate it. First of all, thank you to people who became members and gifted memberships. Thank you to those who did super chats. Thanks to those who have tipped before, all right, or up to now. It would be great if we could hit at least the hat goal for today. Keep in mind, this is the only stream I did today, and we haven't even made enough tips. That would have been like one normal stream. So if we could get just a few more and hit that hat goal, at the very least, that would be somewhere to start. At least I would have had enough. I'm not even kidding you. Right now, I don't even have enough tips to pay for the meal I got. I'm serious. So if you could do that, that would be great. If not, it's not the end of the world. We're back to full-time gaming tomorrow. I guess I just got to take this as an example that maybe you guys don't want the long-term events. I don't know. We got to think about it. I guess we're going to have to talk about this. All right? But, all right. I'll be back in just a couple minutes with a coffee, and then we will continue and conclude. Sound good? What is the tips goal for? To help me out right now, because I'm really in a bad financial position right now, and I don't even know how I'm going to make it until I get paid by Twitch later this month. So that's what it's for, just to help out, man. I will just say this, and a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this. All right, just full disclosure, for those who don't know me, I am not a parent. I have a pet, but I'm not a parent, okay? That was a decision that I made for myself along with my wife, that we didn't want to have kids. And now I'm in my 40s. I'm probably never going to have kids. I don't think it's in the cards for me. But quite frankly, I do feel, and you can disagree with me, and that's fine, there's a lot of people out there who put themselves into life situations and jobs where they're basically not compatible with being a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in an incredibly risky job, if you're in a job that's insanely high stress, insanely high demand for what you're doing, then why are you going to have 3 kids? And by the way, I'm not crapping on Sean Murray specifically here. I'm saying in general, in life, it seems like there is this belief system that everyone is entitled to things. You're entitled to a family with multiple children, and this way that, we need to have this Americana life. There's this thing in America, I don't know about internationally, but here in the United States, there's this feeling you should have a house with a nice fence around it and a lawn, and you should have, either a significant other, a spouse, a bunch of kids, pets. Like, this is all just expected. This is the American way. And if you don't have that, you failed in life, right? And in reality, that's not true. In reality, there's many different ways you can go through life and be happy and be successful and be accomplished. It's not just that one established way, but it seems like that's what everyone kind of always is trying to work towards here. And if you don't do it, you see people who literally say that. They'll say, there's people who will say to me that because I'm in my 40s and I don't have kids, that I'm a failure, right? That what are you talking about? Just because I chose not to have kids, I'm a failure? Like, that's ridiculous. I feel like there's people out there who get so pressured, you know what I'm saying, that then they end up doing that, but wait a minute, what about everything else in your life? Did you forget about that? Attorney of Forever did a 50-bit cheers. Is Burnell Jr. running around? Now, there's a thought. Yeah, dude, there was, the bottom line is, if I had a stable income and things were a lot, if I was a big YouTuber, I made a ton of money, if I was a big streamer, made a ridiculous amount of money, if I had a stable income and I didn't have these issues with taxes and shit and things constantly screwing me over, and also if I didn't have, you know, hundreds of people who were mentally ill constantly trying to hurt me, then maybe I'd consider having a kid, but I don't think so, man. Plus, I'm 35 years old, you know what I mean? It would be one thing if I was like mid-20s, but it's a little different now.